One of the things that I tend to see is um, when students are going into, especially high school math, that they can't necessarily transfer what they've learned in elementary into the secondary context. And I think a lot of this comes from and builds on if we explain the why of why these math concepts work to them, then they have the procedural knowledge, but they also have an understanding of, okay, if this changes, then this is what happens. And that's really what the high school curriculum really gets into, is how do we kind of take these foundational aspects that we spent all of elementary school learning and really apply it. And I think if our students understand why these things work, then it becomes a lot easier to manipulate them to be able to do what they're now being asked. I think the other part of it as well is that intercurricular aspect of it. If we really show mathematics as a language, as something that can be applied to all different fields, all different areas, then when they get into the secondary curriculum, which becomes more applications or more application based of these different math concepts and ideas, then they're already prepared for it. And they have this kind of repertoire of real world context that they can now effectively apply in the higher grade levels when that's what they're being asked to do. So I think if we can really look at that interconnectedness of math with every other subject and really focus less on the procedural memorization, but understanding where those procedures come from, that's going to go a long way to help our students kind of transition from the elementary curriculum into the more secondary.